The father factor.
Come on, Pickle.
When researchers began studying how babies developed, they started by studying mothers and babies and thought that only mums mattered.
Good girl, that was quick.
Now research shows that dads matter too.
Had all your milk.
Tiny babies whose fathers are very involved and sensitive develop more quickly. And these babies also become cleverer. They actually develop higher IQs. And it's not just babies. Teenagers whose fathers have been close to them from early on do better at school and are less likely to get into trouble with the police or misuse alcohol or drugs. And as young adults, they're more likely to rise to higher-paying, higher-status jobs than their own fathers. So the lesson here is that the benefits of early father involvement with both sons and daughters continues paying off during the risky period of adolescence and keeps paying big dividends into adulthood.
I think fathers are hugely important. They're it's a different style, certainly with us anyway. It's a different style of parenting that I have with Tristan. And I think it gives him that opportunity to see that it's not just one way. There isn't just one way to do things. There's two ways to do things, at least two ways.
Children have got to get a different perspective on life as well. And, you know, Rob's going to bring, you know, different ideas and ideals to the table. And also, Ezra's a little boy. I'm not a boy. There'll be certain things that, you know, it will be really great that he can talk to his dad on a certain level about certain boy-type things that I literally might try my best but will not have an answer to.
I know some fantastic single parents as well, but I think even if they're two mums or two dads, so it's just having more than one adult, like having my aunt, so three adults, that's just great. That constant presence in their life is just beneficial. So more than one adult, obviously, they benefit hugely from.
When Dad comes in, she does change her whole persona. She's a bit more smiley for you and she likes to be held. It's like a softer touch.
I think that's how I'm developing as a parent. I'm finding my style and trying to think of the needs of Elsie. What can I provide her with? You know, security and calmness and protection.
Fathers also matter to mothers. The more support the father provides his partner, including his hands-on care and simply enjoying being a father, the less stressed she is and the more she enjoys being a mum. In some families, right after birth, other women, family, friends, neighbours, come in and offer support. This is wonderful, but sometimes fathers feel there's not much room for them, that the women are taking care of things and it's best for him to just stay out of the way.
There's not a lot of people speak to the dads, but there's a lot of people speak to the mums, which is a bit, what's the point? We are here as well, so speak to us as well, tell us more and help us out.
Elsie.
Some fathers also feel a new sense of responsibility to support the family financially, and they can feel under pressure.
Elsie. You're expected to go out and work full time, and yet we only get 2 weeks paternity leave when the baby's born, which goes by like a flash. I'd love to share the maternity leave equally with Louise, and I know it's possible to do. Some countries have got a much more progressive maternity leave policy than the UK, and I hope that can change in the future.
We want to highlight that fathers are very important. Babies do better, mothers do better, and fathers themselves do better when they're emotionally and physically engaged with caring for their children.
Big furry ears and her little nose on show.
From my own experience, I think a dad's influence is very important. I grew up not having a father influence or a man influence in my life at all. I grew up with a mother and a sister, so my world was always very female, dominated kind of world. But there's certain aspects of my life that I know aren't there because I didn't have a dad in my life. And from then on, I knew that I would be a dad, and not just, a Saturday, Sunday dad. I was going to be a dad. I was going to be a full-timer kind of thing.
I want to be involved in Kai's life. He's a massive part of my life and my future, and I want to make sure that he has the best possible upbringing, as well as, you know, if he's got all the money in the world, it's not going to make up for the fact that he hasn't had a father around.